made your bet, yo. Yeah, I made your bet.
Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore.
Let's go!
NFC North matchup between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Evan McPherson has this one.
Got a little all black on. Think he cute.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. And they're able to get this one across the 45. 12 yards on the gain. A great start for this offense. This running game sure improved for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pickup of that.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
There's plenty of real estate for him to move on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. The Ravens at 12-3 now on the year.
This the whole offense, man. This the offense.
And I thought they did pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. First carry now for Gus Edwards.
Yeah, come on, stop doing that shit, man. Throw the ball or something, man. Come on, stop doing that.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago.
I picked the wrong fucking defense, too.
One of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense.
Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. Oh, my Lord.
Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Complete to Likely.
Hey, get it.
Just gonna be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
Use a law.
And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Well, that's what's called being aggressive right there. But I don't know if it's reckless. I think it's much more of a message. Hey, defense, I believe in you in case we don't get it. And offense, trying to let them know he believes in them as well.
I like it. Your first drive of the game in plus territory, be aggressive. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
Come on, kid.
Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll try to pound it in with Ricard. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Patrick Ricard, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's on there.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground.
You ain't the only nigga that can run the ball. You ain't the only nigga that can run the ball, bro. I'm going to run the ball too then. Since you want to do that all, I'm going to run the ball right with you. Because I don't think you like that.
Again, it's Mixon. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles, and the pass rush was right there to hit him. But no fear, he delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting hit. But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help him out of the drive.
Hit stick when I went to, boy, I lowered that shoulder well ahead of time. You're going to hit. Come on. Don't worry about it.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Burrow. This pass complete to Higgins. And some space here. Past the 20. Now he's touchdown.
Fuck.
T. Higgins.
Fuck.
His 5th touchdown now.
Fuck is wrong with him, man?
And the Bengals are able to match
fuck is wrong with him?
Touchdown against them with one of their own.
Yeah. Fuck is wrong with him?
But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top.
What is wrong with him?
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And don't come out my end zone. Come on, run the ball.
Over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now, these two teams, you might recall, mid-season, week 8 to be exact, and it was the Ravens getting the road victory in that one, so now they'll look to finish off the season sweep here in Baltimore.
Ain't gonna do nothing but run the ball.
Clock running and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And this one is
that should have been a fucking pick. They ain't let me click on that nigga. That's some bullshit. Don't throw the ball, bro. You a bum. I can tell already you're not good throwing the ball. Don't throw the ball because you're a bum. You're a bum.
They'll try again from the
just keep doing what you're doing. Run the ball up and down the field because you're a bum.
Option play, and they'll hand it down.
Come on.
And space tough to come.
I just love when you just to tell a nigga don't got no game.
Pretty good little 2-play sequence.
They're going, I mean them lead read options you gonna run. That's your 3rd time calling this game.
Because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages.
Yeah, that's your 3rd time. Hopefully you ain't got no more to this.
The Bengals with 2 extra DBs. A nickel look on 3rd.
Blanketing the passing lanes.
Play action. Now Jackson. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Jackson, option right. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, there's still a little bit in dis...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Gus Edwards, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Burrow going to give this to Mixon, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated.
Y'all cut that foolishness out of my strength.
The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Here we go.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. They go play action with Burrow. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. He's sitting on the blitz from that linebacker spot. And boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast, it's hard for anyone to react.
He'll drop this one down to Mixon, and he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Here we go.
So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Here's Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing a couple of yards here on the play. And that'll bring it 4th down.
That was well covered, just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
McPherson's kick is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Mena, don't start that. I hate that shit. Don't start that shit. I hate that shit.
And ideally, you want carved into every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's Edwards. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34.
Hey, yo, what's gonna keep? How many times you gonna run a read option, bro? Like, I hate playing niggas because it's not enjoyable. He's gonna keep running off a read option.
Remaining in this first half of football.
Pathetic. Sorry.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Jackson. They set up the screen for Dobbins. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
You bum ass nigga! Bum! He's a bum! He's a bum! He's a bum! I'm gonna make him pay for it right here.
That's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football, because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll give it to Mixon.
Yeah! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Touchdown on the year. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Yeah, now you gotta throw the ball or just nail it and come on and kick me the ball back at half so I can come back down to score again, and then at that point you gotta throw the ball. And now that I see that you can't, you know what I mean?
Touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he returns this to the 22. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. Jackson on 1st down.
Just, he don't keep doing the same. This dude just don't have it. You are a bum. You are a bum. I hate playing a bum.
Another timeout if they
Nigga's a bum. Gonna keep calling the same shit.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Open man is Duvernay. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone.
Boom! Yay! 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 What he was talking about, man? Fuck balling, nigga.
That ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it.
Jamal down there somewhere.
You can just sense the crowd thinking, oh no! And their worst fears weren't realized as that one turned into a long time.
I ain't gonna play with it and hold the ball. Let's go.
Yards through the air. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. Running right through it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
How many times your one's gonna call a read out and halfback screen? I mean, good God Almighty, a bum.
4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation?
And now Jackson will look to throw it.
The bomb. That's game. That's game. That's game. Fuck is wrong with him? Who is this man? Who is this man? I told him I was going to see him again because I told him he wasn't like that the first time. I told him that.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number one, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down.
And he lost the football.
Madden, I'm telling you, bro. I am just telling you. They would just give a nigga, let a nigga stay in the game.
They had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of
what, I got to start dropping down every time? I got to start dropping down?
Sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
Edwards now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation. Let him sneak his way across. Coming back underneath. Put it in his hands. Let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Jackson now. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
There you go. Give me my fucking lick back, man. Give me my fucking lick back, nigga. Throw the hood up and then we skirt off. I'm sliding that y'all gonna go like Jimmy on my shirt off. Throw that photo D&D on solid on alert off. It's a fast car moving, so I like my shirt off. Every nigga around me shoot that you can get their merch off. I don't buck, I bite, I got more paper than your big dog. Stop playing.
Those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, you know, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, sure looked pretty coming off of his hand, but sometimes you might have to take a little bit off of it. That one looked a little too hot to handle.
Yeah, but off the tip, hey, they still got the catch, right?
It's amazing, isn't it? Even when it goes wrong, it turns out right.
He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And the ball is knocked down.
Yeah!
The Bengals have
Yeah!
We had an offense working with a comfortable 2-score lead here in the
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out.
Comfortable now following the turnover.
Yeah, you're right about that, because now the nerves start to come into play a little bit. You're a little bit jangled. You don't want to give your opponents any avenues to get back into the game. What you'd rather do, put up signs that say, roads closed.
So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll run the option to start the drive. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
11.
Now it's Burrow. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Chuck Clark.
Oh.
Bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. And now both of these defenses have something to brag about following this one, each with a pick six today.
They are even there, but we still have to decide a winner, don't we, partner? And what they really want to brag about after this one is getting that W. The turnovers are great. Can they make plays now that tip the balance in their favor?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to. And right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Here we go.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Fuck!
And his throw here is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now the Bengals on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. of the gun. It's Burrow.
Oh, my God.
Critical play in this football game is if they pick up the first and that clock keeps rolling.
Has been frustrating for them because they know that they can get a first down there and continue to eat away at the
You is okay. All right, man. Okay.
chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Dobbins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
And he gets it down to the 32. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
They go play action now. Jackson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. James Prochet, 32 yards. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth. After getting the extra point, it's up and good. We are tied in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Mixing up the middle. Now they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 16 more on that one and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Mixon. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Oh, now a running play here with Smith. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Mm-mm-mm.
And if you're thinking field goal from here, it's 48 yards. I think they'd like to get him a little help now on 3rd down and move it closer. They're passing here. Joe Burrow.
Shot!
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's a really touchdown there to give him some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Ravens are going to take possession here at their own 33. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets them 9.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
Dobbins with it, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Jackson. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 93 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
From the gun, they go to Edwards. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Dobbins trying the left side. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. 4th down now defensively. Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for 1 more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
This nigga not even.
trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to almost certainly win the football game. Just outside the right upright. It's no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. It's also very tough to pass up a chance to win. But remember, if you do attack it, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
The Raven offense set up the line for this next drive.
And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but it's a simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And they need 5 yards on 3rd down here to keep this opening drive of OT alive. First throw in overtime now for Jackson.
And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down.
The temptation to go for it probably there. Always is, especially in overtime. Got to punt it, though.
I think you're right. I think that you absolutely have to punt it away and trust your defense, especially play a little field position here. But you're so right about the temptation. Another way to satisfy that, though, line up in punt formation and fake it. That's another way to get it done.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
That's into the hands of Crochet.
And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a 1st down.
Let's begin by trying to get into the mind of the head coach. He's telling us he wants to win the game right now. That's why they went for it and got it on 4th down.
Jackson firing quickly out wide for Bateman.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. 23 yards to pick up there. And you definitely could make the case we might not even be in overtime had he not thrown 3 interceptions in regulation. But looking better here so far in OT.
Yeah, and when you think about what a coach is thinking at that point, because...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson.
And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Oh, face! Oh, my! Yo, you got to be.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
Oh!
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Jackson. Flushed out right. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. 2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Now Jackson being chased out left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Throwing, Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. So the magic runs out, so to speak. They were 3 for 3 on 4th down conversions, now 3 for 4.
So the defense finally gets to exhale because they were wondering, 3 for 3 getting converted on 4th down. That percentage is way high. They hadn't stopped them at all. Finally, they get a stop. They can get to the sidelines now and rest a little bit.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Burrow. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Steps away. And that is taken in by Hurst. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Burrow's throw taken in here by Chase. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. And I know you with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it because you're trying to get to the
fuck out of here, nigga.
Game right here.
Bye.
Poking, clawing.
Bye.
Knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Another one in the books for his partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses had some moments in this one, but I think you would agree these coaching staffs are also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. Let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
So for Cincinnati, they get a critical 10th win on the year with 1 game left to go.
Cause Gate ain't never been about no shit. Gate ain't never been about no shit.
It's more than a game, don't play with my name. You come with your goons, I'm bringing my game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. You hear the crowd, they screaming my name. I got the stadium going insane. Done with the talking, it ain't no discussion. You started, I finished, put me in the game. Put me in the game. Yeah. Put me in the game. All of that talking just sound like a show. I'm just letting you know that I'm not entertained. Hey, coach. Put me in the game. They put me in, so I'm going in. You play for fun, I'm playing to win. Back on the wall, I'm ready for war. If I beat them before, I can beat them again. They thought I was done, I went on a run and beat all the odds and got even again. Watch what you say, I'm not one of them. When I jump in my bag, I could jump out the gym. Take a look at my legacy, I gotta let them see I'm out here winning, cause I'm honestly do not see no competition.